Hi, guys. Welcome to the Southern Prosperity Podcast. I'm Mary.
I'm Christina.
Good to see you. And today we're talking about improved sleep. Do you wake up sometimes in the morning and feel exhausted?
I do.
I do too. That's because we're not getting quality sleep at night. And so we've got 12 points that can improve your night's sleep. We're the Southern Prosperity Podcast.
Yes, we are.
The first one, nasal hygiene.
Oh.
We've got to make sure we've got a clear nasal passage so that we can breathe. Breathing through the night is huge, very important.
Do you use nasal strips?
No, I never have. Have you?
One time for fun because I got them on clearance.
Really?
Yeah, I got them. They were basically free, and I was like, you know what? I watched this multi-billionaire. He wears nasal strips all day, every day, sometimes.
Wow.
And he's on social media, and he used to get a lot of slack because people were like, "Why are you wearing a nasal strip out in public?" And he goes, "Guys, I have a big nose and I can breathe better, so I wear them outside." Oh shoot, what is his name? It was Hermosi. Okay, yeah. But yeah, he wears them, and he even designed his own. But yes, he just says he loves getting more oxygen when he breathes through his nose. So he wears them all day long sometimes.
Well, I know some of us deal with sleep apnea and things like that. So that is a issue that needs to be addressed. If that's something that you're dealing with, there's wonderful doctors. I see a biological dentist that actually helped open my breathing passage.
How does that work?
Well, I was wearing a retainer that restricts your teeth,
mm-hmm.
and it restricts somehow my tongue was getting in the way of my air passage.
Oh.
And once she corrected my teeth, and I stopped wearing that restrictive retainer and started wearing a mouth guard that was made to open up my air passage. I mean, it made a huge difference in the way I sleep at night.
Yeah. I actually, prior to my weight loss, I had extra fat in my neck. And I guess maybe even in my glands. It could also be inflammation. It could be a bunch of different things. But whenever I was unhealthy and I wasn't eating, properly, I snored so loud.
Yeah, if you're snoring, there's some kind of obstruction. Something's going on. It could even be a pillow adjustment.
Yes, and
pull this up because it's on that.
Also, I had GERD prior. I've always had it, but I told you I quit drinking carbonated beverages and stuff. So, so prior to that, I had always, and the doctors told me, sleep on 2 or 3 pillows, keep your head elevated. So I always do that anyways. I guess because I was so young, I just got so used to it and accustomed to it. So I like having a lot of pillows, but I also love my feather pillows. But
well, they're saying the first thing is make sure your nasal passage is clear.
Okay.
There are some non-addictive, non-steroidal, more natural nasal sprays. I've got one from my biological dentist. So they're out there. You just have to find them.
What about a neti pot?
Yeah, that's definitely important, especially if you've got congestion.
Oh.
Yeah, you want to clean that out. So nasal hygiene is the first on our list of the 12 ways to get a better night's sleep.
Do you do that?
I do it if I've got congestion, which is very seldom. I don't get sick very often.
And we know what the nose is made for, right? To filter the oxygen that goes into your lungs.
Yes.
Okay.
You should be breathing through your nose because there are hairs inside your nasal passage that filter the trash and the pollution, probably,
so
that we're
having
breathing.
hairs in your nose is a good thing, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not hanging out. That's really kind of gross. I know. As you get older, men tend to have to trim their nose hairs.
They get long. Yeah.
Sticking out that far.
It means they're healthy.
Yeah. So number 2 on our list is eating 2 to 3 hours prior to going to sleep. We should be eating, if you're going to bed at 9 to 10, you should be eating at 6 to 7.
Okay. So the point is not to eat before you go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're digesting food and that takes energy.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want to be
using your energy while you're sleeping.
Yes, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You want to use your energy during the day, and then at night you want to calm down and not be having to digest food.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good idea not to. And then again, it could also cause the GERD.
Yep.
Or indigestion if you lay down right after you eat, or even within an hour of eating. Yeah, it's a better way to digest your food and then go to sleep.
I think when you sleep, your digestion is slower. So with your blood flow and the way the digestion is slower, it actually absorbs more of some of the good things and bad things. So that's why you also take some medications at night. And does that make
No. What I've heard is, what I have learned is, if you go to sleep with a full stomach, your food sits there and rots.
Yes, because it's slower.
Yeah.
Yes,
because your metabolism slows down. That's what it is. Yeah.
Because everything's
your metabolism is slowing down, and you want that more energy in that metabolism earlier in the evening to digest that food, so that when you do go to bed, you're not having to digest food. And it's not sitting in your stomach waiting until the next morning to digest, because your metabolism has dropped.
Yeah.
All right. So number 3 is vitamin D, early morning sunshine. We've talked about this in different podcasts, how important vitamin D and sunlight are.
Yes, and that is a fatty acid. It's absorbed through fatty acids, right? Vitamin
D does need some type of fat or oil, MCT oil, olive oil, or something. Most of your vitamin D supplements with K2 have some kind of MCT or olive oil to help you digest or absorb that vitamin D.
But the best is physical sunlight.
That our bodies do not produce vitamin D. That's one vitamin our bodies do not naturally produce, or we don't get vitamin D from food a lot. It is naturally obtained through sunlight, through our eyes, and through our skin.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's such a great idea, within an hour or two of waking, get sunlight.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Helps produce vitamin D in your body, and then especially as you get older, ladies, we need to supplement with vitamin D because of bone loss is, a big issue as we age, men and women. We should be taking a vitamin D supplement, and that helps with your sleep.
It does. How does it help with your sleep, though?
Supports circadian rhythm and the mood.
Wow.
And we've got a Bible verse, Psalm 19:1. That talks about how God created the heavens. They declare the glory of God. This is Psalm 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. So God made us with what they call a circadian rhythm. I don't know if that's something on down the list we're going to get into, but our bodies do have a rhythm that go with the natural earth rhythm. And that's when, and we'll get into that as we go down, but there is a reason why the sun comes up, we get up, the sun goes down, we go to bed. I know a lot of people work at night, and that can be an issue. Hopefully that is not a lifetime experience for most people. And you can get back in that circadian rhythm with the natural sunlight. But that is our number 3 is sunshine is so important.
Yeah.
And then our number 4 is set room temperature, 2 to 5 degrees cooler while you're sleeping. I know my husband wants it 65 degrees at night when we're sleeping, and I freeze during the day, so I want to jack the heat or the air up to, in the 70s. And we actually had a problem with our house doing that.
Really?
It was the fluctuation in the temperature. When you allow your house to cool off to 65 degrees at night, and then during the day turn it up to 75 and allow it to heat up, the wood, you can see your crown molding expand. I'll show you in a couple of months when it gets cold. And I'm jacking the heat up to 75 during the day because I'm freezing, and at night we let it drop to 67. I've kind of got him in a range between 67 and 72. And I just wear warmer clothes. So, but it is nicer and it's easier to sleep in a cooler room. Do you find that?
It is. Yeah. And I've just over time with as I was married and my husband loves it cold at night, I've gotten used to it. But I like to be warm. So there's been many years that I would have a heating blanket.
Yeah.
On my side.
Yeah. Mainly
for my feet.
If I'm not using a heating blanket, I've got a big one of those heavy comforters or something that is I'm gonna, crawl up under and get warm, and then he can kick it off if he gets hot.
Yeah,
but
he's one of those weird people that have a specific way he sleeps. He has one leg out and one leg in.
Oh yeah,
his whole life. And some of my kids are like that. I'm like, has to be genetic.
It could be.
One leg up, one arm up, one in and one out. It's crazy. And I'm like, turn off the fan. It's freezing. He goes, no, this is how I sleep. I'm
we've got the fan going too. High. And along with the air conditioner cut down to 65, but I try to keep it around 67 if I can. So number 5 is blue light. Reduce the blue light, the EMF, the Wi-Fi exposure. I just bought a pair of, I think it's this company called No Blue or New Blue or something like that I learned about. So at night, if I'm watching TV, which is really kind of our downtime between 7 and 9 at night after dinner and before sleep, I'm wearing my little blue.
Your
blue glasses.
Yeah. So I have those for the computer whenever I wear my contacts, and then my prescription glasses has the filter.
Oh, how nice!
It's an extra like $35 or something, but yeah.
That is wonderful. Look into those light. I know the glasses that I bought were really cheap, and I don't even think they were $9. But I ordered them and free shipping and everything. That was through, I think, the Sean Ryan show or something. I could get them really cheap. And then because I found that company, they had readers. I wear readers on the end of my nose so that, after 40, you can't, you can see far away maybe, but you can't see up close.
Well, I'm the opposite. I can't see far away. So now I'm not going to be able to see up close or far away.
Maybe you'll be fine. You may just be fine. Never need readers.
Maybe it'll like fix it. I don't know.
Well, it is important though that whether you're watching TV or you're on the computer, a lot of times we have our phones, we're playing games, and I found the readers that were the No Blue readers that were blocking that EMF. Those are the Wi-Fi. That's another issue.
Wi-Fi,
But the blue light, get some kind of glasses or cut back on the TV and the computer use and the phone use at night. Or find you some of those glasses that now the EMF frequencies, the Wi-Fi, because I go to bed at night, I meditate. So I put in my earbuds and I have a 10 or 15, 20 minute meditation going on my phone beside me. And when I get through, I'm usually, falling asleep, or I've fallen asleep and I'll just barely wake up enough to get those earbuds out, put them in their case, drop them in my little drawer on my nightstand beside me, reach over and turn off the Wi-Fi. I just put it on airplane mode, and that turns off my Wi-Fi and my Bluetooth and everything on my phone.
Yeah.
And then I stick it in the drawer.
Yes.
Because you don't want those. EMF is electronic or electrical magnetic field.
Okay.
Okay, so it's the EMF.
Yeah. So, with my phone at night, because I'm a doom scroller sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes, I will actually go in your filters on my iPhone and turn the blue screen off and turn it to a red tint. Remember whenever you saw that?
At 10 o'clock at night, I have set mine up to where it turns black.
Yeah, that's just a dark. No, that's different.
So you'll have to show me how to do the red light. Yeah.
So
there's features on your phones, whether you have a Android or an iPhone. There's going to be features that you can dim that bright light.
So there's the nighttime mode where the bright light that's normally white inverts to black.
Okay, that's what I.
But that's just to ease the stress on your eyes at night, so you don't have to battle with that brightness. But what this actual filter does, it actually removes all the blue. Oh. And it's a little weird at first, okay, guys? It's weird.
I want to see that.
But you saw it that one day. Whenever you're like, why are we so tan or whatever? Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I was like, yeah. So, but it just puts like a reddish haze on it, and that the red light is actually good for your skin. It's good for your health.
I've been reading about. As a matter of fact, I have a little tool my biological dentist gave me that is red light.
Yes.
To hold on places that she has worked on my mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm about to have surgery on my finger, so I'm going to use that red light because it's healing.
Yes.
Yes. So, it does something to the mitochondria of the cells. And
there's red light therapy.
Okay, it increases healing.
Yeah. And it's not only just your skin, it's a lot of things that red light will actually, help out with. I have the mask and stuff.
You got the mask?
Yeah.
They're making pallets that you can lay on.
Full body red lights. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of that. That's new technology that would behoove us all to learn more about. Okay, so number 5 was the blue light, reducing the blue light, the EMF, and the Wi-Fi. And then number 6, pray, meditate on the goodness of the day, Thanksgiving. This is gratitude. We've talked about this in different podcasts about how important gratitude is, especially in the morning or at night, or at night. I would say both. Is if you love to journal, grab your journal, write down 3 to 5 things that you are grateful for, and focus on those things. Thanksgiving is prayer, praising God for, I was wondering, is there a Bible verse that went with that? Yeah, there's Philippians 4:6-7. So let's see what Philippians says about Thanksgiving and prayer. Philippians 4:6-7. Be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passeth all understanding, shall keep your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. And that's a really great way to go to bed and fall asleep, is praying, praising God for the good things. I mean, we all have something good in our life. I mean, just the fact that you're in a bed, and you have clean sheets, or you have cover, you've got a roof over your head. There's so many things to be grateful for. And that puts you in a really peaceful state.
It does. If you are grateful for what you have.
Yeah.
There's so many people that lay in bed and think about, oh, I wish I had, or I need this, I really want this. They're not actually thinking about what God has actually given them in that moment. Instead, they're always they're looking on, on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
And they're looking at other people's marriages and one thing that everyone really needs to understand is perspective. You know, what you see isn't reality. Because
that's so true.
Yes, because we put up walls as humans. We don't want people to see the raw, negative things going on in our real lives. Yeah. And so if you try to compare yourself to someone else, you're not going to feel whole because you don't see all the negative things. Yeah. And you just need to be grateful for what you have, because what you have is probably even better than what they have, to be honest. Especially
for yourself. I mean, God has blessed you with a specific gifts, with a specific set of blessings, particular people, your children, your family. Yes. And as far as, the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover. That is so true. You don't know what people have walked through. You don't know what other people are going through just by looking at them until you start to talk and really get to know somebody. Right. Yes. So that's important.
Yeah, we were just talking about that yesterday. About just our first impressions of each other.
Yeah. And you just don't know.
You have.
Okay, so we're on number 7.
Number 7.
Number 7 is nutrients. We've talked about nutrients a lot in our podcast. One of the best nutrients I have run into in the last year is magnesium.
Oh, yeah.
There are several different types of magnesium. Some are geared more towards sleep. Some are geared towards other bodily functions. But I take a magnesium 7 that has the 7 major magnesiums in it, and I have been sleeping so well. Not only magnesium helped me with sleep, it helped lower my blood pressure. A lot of benefits to magnesium. Again, vitamin D, B6, B vitamins are very, very necessary. Glycine, I'm not that familiar with glycine. I know it's in a lot of the supplements that I take. But these are sleep nutrients that will help, and I can certainly vouch for magnesium.
Awesome.
Do you take magnesium?
I don't take any. Well, I have in the past. Whenever I had leg cramps, I think I had to take calcium and magnesium.
Magnesium is really good if you're having leg cramps. Yeah.
But no, I try not to take anything that my blood work doesn't tell me I necessarily have to have.
Right. And I probably take too much.
It's just very expensive urine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Vitamin C does, definitely. You just pee it out if you don't need it.
Yeah, any extra vitamins and things like that, we'll just
get through your food. Diet is huge with that. So.
But with that being said, there are a lot of nutrients that are bonders or something like that, that will help absorb some of those supplements that you are paying for, that you are taking. So having a balanced supplement routine and regimen or whatever, really understanding why you're taking it and how it absorbs through your body is key.
Yeah. And it's not a replacement for a good, healthy diet.
No.
Vitamins are a supplement. They are to supplement a healthy diet. So then we get to number 8. And I know we may have some disagreements on this. Never go to bed angry.
Never go to bed angry.
The Bible in Matthew speaks about this. Matthew 5. Let's see with Matthew 5. Therefore, if there'll be thy gift to the altar, if you're going to bring your gift to the altar, and there you remember that thy brother hath aught against you, or you're angry with your brother, then leave your offer there. Leave your gift there at the altar.
Okay.
And go your way first and be reconciled to your brother, and then come and offer your gift. God is not interested in gifts if we are full of anger and hate towards our loved ones or our church family or our neighbors. That's really important that anger not take a place in your life.
Yes.
I mean, not that we don't get angry, but for a long period of time.
So I totally get that. And so I don't have a disagreement there. The main thing was someone had said something, and he said something like, when they say don't ever go to bed angry, that is one of the worst things that you could do, is try to resolve the else before you go to bed.
Right, before. I have heard the same thing.
You have? And they said something like, everything else in life takes time, and so it would just make sense to sleep on it, and then you would have a clear mind and spirit, and you would know. So the way I would actually take from that is that don't go to bed angry as far as mad. Go to bed with solace, knowing that you have not completed the discussion, or you're not necessarily at the point of agreement, but don't be angry or mad, or you know what I mean. That's where that
Thanksgiving comes in. When you go to bed and you're praising God,
yes,
and you're thanking Him for the things that you have, then it's hard to be angry, really, with anybody.
Or have any type of resentment or anything like you.
And I totally agree, because I heard that on another podcast about, why would you want to get into a heated, stressful argument or discussion with your loved one, your spouse, in our case, right before you go to bed,
right?
Because you're getting yourself worked up. And you want to be calm when you're getting ready to go to bed. So it is better to say, we'll discuss this at a later date. Or, hey, we really don't agree with that, but now's really not the time. Let's just calm down and get some good sleep. And then tomorrow we'll, and a lot of times you wake up and you feel a lot different.
You feel different, and you have a little more perspective.
That's exactly right.
And a lot of people have dreams. I know you said you don't like your dreams, but a lot of people really think that the Lord speaks to them in their dreams. And like their meaning of like the way that when they wake up, they feel differently about different things sometimes. And that just, it could be, part of it.
It is.
But on the flip side, I will tell you this. When you are in a relationship, or you are communicating with someone that doesn't have the same necessarily mindset, beliefs as you, it will be hard to get to that point, because they constantly want to battle back. So I would just suggest to just pray about it, about the situation. And then if you feel like you need to, which I have before, stand up and, you stand by your word, by what your decision is, and communicate why. And if they're just belligerent, I had to just hold it out. I had to be like, you're going to have to give in, because I'm not letting you sleep until it was my husband, if you can't tell.
It just delays your bedtime.
It delays my bedtime, but I'm like, I'm going to wear you out until you know. And then he was like, fine, okay, I see your point. I still don't want to do it. And that's another, I'm going to go off topic, but the husband is supposed to be the leader of the household, according to the Bible, and what he says should go. That's why the word obey was in,
if they are Christians, and they are leading their family properly,
exactly.
But not all husbands are.
Not all husbands are,
and women are Christians, and they are. So that's a
I know
picky subject.
I know. And so we had counseling before we got married, and my pastor approved not to put that in there, because I was like, my gut feelings are a lot better than his off the cuff, decisions.
Yeah, we would hope that we were equally yoked.
Exactly.
And that we are both on the same page. And even though you're not at some times during your marriage, that doesn't mean that you won't be at other times.
Right.
So, I mean, we all go through things that
cycles, phases, every 3, 6, 8 years, different things are going to happen. But just FYI, we're doing great. We've synced up together. It's been over 20 years. Our decisions and ideas and things are like,
you want to grow as you grow. In your marriage,
we grow together. And that's, I'm going to tell you, this is important to get married when you're young. Just saying.
It helps.
It does.
It does.
Okay, let's keep going.
I said after 41 years, I would never do this again. It's the best relationship I've ever had, but I don't want another one. No, it's tough. But never go to bed angry.
Yes.
And then our number 9 step is movement.
Ooh,
we're supposed to be moving during the day.
Yes.
I walk 2 miles every morning.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much every morning. There are times where I can't get it done, but 7,000 to 10,000 steps per day.
Okay.
There is a Bible verse that goes with that in 1 Corinthians. So let's look and see what God says about movement. And in 1 Corinthians, and this is from chapter 6, verses 19 and 20. He says, so what? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost?
Oh.
Our body is the temple of God,
mm-hmm.
which is in you, which ye have of God, and you are not your own. Okay. For we are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. And if those of us that are Christians know that the price that we are bought with was the precious blood of Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
And so our bodies are a temple. We should be taking care of them. And that was a big reason we started this podcast, because we believe in healthy mind, body, and spirit.
We do.
And that is basically what this is saying. During the day, you need to be moving.
Okay.
If you're laying in bed all day or sitting on the couch all day, or even at a sedentary job. I know I worked as an office manager, accountant for decades and sat a lot.
Me too.
But I love to go to the gym after work. And that was my, kind of the evening routine was weightlifting and aerobics. But that was really important to me growing up. Our mother was always doing some kind of calisthenics or walking or some kind of exercise. So that was kind of ingrained in me.
Mm-hmm. Does it say anything about when to do the movement? Like right before bed or just throughout the day? Do you know off the top of your head?
I have learned that it's not a great idea to work out right before bedtime.
Oh, okay.
Another thing, just like the arguing, you want to calm down those last 2 to 3 hours of the day. Just like eating, arguing, the red light. Those last 2 to 3 hours of the day need to be your wind down time.
That makes sense.
So if you're working out,
do it in the morning to give your body the motivation and the blood flow.
Or earlier afternoon. I used to work out at 4:00 because I would get off work and go straight to the gym.
Okay.
And you can do that. Work 5 to 6. Work out, go home and have a good dinner. Then have your downtime. 2 to 3 hours after that. It's all depending on your lifestyle, what is going on in your life, because a lot of people are not morning people.
Right.
And, or they have to get up and go to work. And then you get that 30, to 60 minutes after work that you could go walking. A lot of people like to have their dinner and then go walking. You can have a dinner, especially older people. As we get older, we kind of like to eat earlier because we tend to want to go to bed earlier. But have your dinner at 5 or 6 o'clock and then go for a walk.
And does it help you digest your food?
I don't know that it would help.
I wonder.
I don't think it would hurt.
I don't think it would hurt either.
You don't want to do a strenuous, heavy exercise after a full meal. But if you're having a light dinner and you want to go walk, it would make for 30 or 40 minutes. Yeah. That would be a really great way to kind of ease into that nighttime and still get some movement going on.
I will tell you that whenever I was walking, after I'd come back, I would have to have a bowel movement right after.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Well, it gets everything pumping. It gets
Everything
everything
going.
flowing
Yeah.
and
I'm like,
going. Yes.
yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, well, if for some reason I can't go, I know what I need to do for sure.
Well, that's so true. I mean, activity has a lot to do with our bodily functions all over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, be sure that you're moving throughout the day.
Mm-hmm.
And it may be, I've even read and learned that it may be 3 15-minute walks.
Oh.
You know, if that's all you can do, if you're at work and there's no way before or after work, you've got young children or you've got obligations, then find 10 minutes during a morning break, 10 or 15 minutes at your lunch, and 10 minutes in the afternoon. That's 30 to 40 minutes right there during your day that you've been able to get up and move.
Do you think, so I get the segments, but is there a certain point where you can maximize your efficiency of burning calories or whatever, or increasing your energy by, like, if you go 20 minutes, it's actually equal to doing 2 15-minute walks? Does that make sense?
I don't know as much about the science behind that as I do your heart. You need to get your heart rate up.
Right, yeah.
Aerobic exercise is very important. And if you can only walk 10 minutes at a time, are you able to get your heart rate up?
That is my point.
For 20 minutes. And that's what we learned a long time ago was, your heart rate needs to be elevated for 20 minutes to get the benefits. And that's more cardio, more heart related.
Right.
Is getting your heart rate up is so important for that. But they're saying for sleep, you can move 20 to 30 minutes a day, and that's beneficial for a good night's sleep. Okay. Number 10, they're talking about hydration. We have talked about this a bunch of times. Water, guys. Stop the energy drinks. They're full of junk.
Yeah.
Yeah, read the ingredients of anything you're putting in your body. Yeah. If it's chemicals, it's not the best thing to put in your body. Water. Right here it says mineral water. I know I filter my water, and then I can add a pinch.
Isn't it a mineral filter? It has the black and the
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Mineral water is I don't think filtered water. I think it's a different. It's got some minerals in it. But I've learned that you can just get a pinch of Himalayan pink salt or some sea salt, and it elevates the pH in your water. It gives you, I always want to say enzymes, but it's electrolytes.
Electrolytes, yes.
It helps you absorb water.
Yeah. I personally, it's really hard. Well, I've been through different phases in my life where it was hard for me to just drink water.
Yeah.
And so I've used those little packets that you put in your water to help. I've even though it has all those dyes and all that other stuff, I'm just like, maybe that's not the healthiest thing. So I started cutting back on it and then getting the more, healthier ones with less ingredients. Or just putting a tad bit of sugar and salt in it and making my own little Gatorade type electrolyte water solution that makes it taste better. And also, guys, this is a money saving tip and a health tip, is whenever you go to a restaurant, order water and lemon, and then you would make your own lemonade type thing there, because drinks are over $3 at a restaurant. Wow. And you know exactly what you're actually consuming. It's water and lemon, and if you put any type of sweetener in there, you know exactly what it is.
I use frozen pineapple.
Oh.
Yeah, you can freeze fruit or just any kind of fruit stuck in your water. Stick a strawberry in there. Oh. It alters the taste a little bit, gives a little of the fructose, which is natural from fruit, and can help, with people that don't like just water.
Did you see that thing? It was on social media somewhere about frozen pineapple in the morning helps with something. Like if you eat it?
Mm-mm.
Because of the little, what's in it, that
Fiber?
the things that sting your tongue or whatever whenever you eat it. I don't know, but it's supposed to be healthy, guys.
Oh, we'll have to look into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, pineapple is good for you. Any kind of fruit is good for you. And it's better to eat it before 2 a.m. 2 p.m.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't want to eat a lot of fruit in the evening. It's just, it does have a lot of fructose, which is natural sugar, but still sugar.
Yeah.
So you don't want a lot of that in your body when you're getting ready to wind down.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking metabolism and slowing down.
That makes sense.
After hydration, we've got nutrition. Limit the alcohol, the caffeine, and the sugar in your diet.
Yes.
All of that contributes to an unhealthy body.
Processed foods as well.
Yeah. It's full. Just start reading the ingredients on the back of the packages and know what's in your food.
Yes.
People think having a glass of wine at night helps them sleep. The science behind that actually is like, no, it may help you go to sleep, but you're going to be wide awake at 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Really?
Yeah.
What about red wine?
Same thing. It's wine. Okay. You know, it may contribute to you going to sleep, but do you get that restful sleep if you were not consuming that at night? So that's something that science has played with around. You know, it's an individual thing too. You know, if you're going to have a glass of wine, have it a little earlier.
And you know, I wonder who backs up the research. You know what I mean? Is it the wine companies, you know, backing up that research?
Yeah, they have to document that.
Yeah.
If you're going to read research, there should be documentation where that
who reads
did that.
Actual research.
No, it's hard. That's hard. But nutrition is huge.
Yes.
Caffeine especially. No caffeine after 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh.
And it was so funny. I went and had a mammogram one time, and they're like, "Oh, you have dense tissue in your breast." And I said, "What could cause that?" And they said, "Caffeine." And I said, "But I don't drink coffee. I don't drink sodas." And they said, "What about chocolate?"
Yeah, chocolate.
And I went, "Oh."
But you'd have to eat a lot of chocolate.
No.
Were you eating a lot of chocolate?
Well, maybe too much, but I recently, just in the last year, I got in a kick where I get regular cocoa because, you know, the packaged cocoa, chocolate milk packet, all that stuff is just sugar.
High fructose corn syrup, a bunch of stuff in those.
Yeah, so I went back to the old days where my mother would get the 100% cocoa and mix it, and she would mix it with sugar, of course, but I use monk fruit, which is a
vanilla
natural
extract?
Yeah, I put a teaspoon of vanilla extract in a cup, and I put a couple of teaspoons or, you know, large teaspoons of the cocoa, and I pre-mix all mine. Okay. And I have monk fruit in it. Monk fruit is a natural sweetener. I don't get it with the that sugar alcohol is the additive, and even some packages brag that this has I can't even say that word.
No,
it's erythritol or something like that, but it's a sugar alcohol, and I was trained to stay away from those. Okay. So you have to find monk fruit or whatever your sweetener is without added alcohol. Okay. And I started making my own. You put the cocoa in there, the monk fruit, a little bit of a teaspoon of vanilla flavoring or vanilla extract. I get as natural as I can find. And you put hot water, just a tablespoon of hot water, and you mix that up, and it makes a syrup. Okay. And then I used to use dairy, full raw dairy, but now I'm back onto almond milk. But whatever your drink, your choice of drink is, you're gonna mix that, get that hot, and put it. But anyway, I had that one night. Well, actually, I did this for 2 or 3 nights. And I noticed I didn't sleep well.
Oh.
I was like wide awake. I mean, at midnight, I was just like, whoa, what's going on?
Because of the cocoa.
It was. Mm-hmm. It was the chocolate.
Yeah, it was the chocolate.
So chocolate does have caffeine in it, and you should not consume it before bed.
Yeah.
So that's an earlier time to have that.
I might get some dark chocolate. I love dark chocolate.
I do too. And we have a place down the road where I get my bread that makes these chunky chocolate chip cookies.
Really?
And
yeah.
Really,
yeah, that's not
really
good for nutrition. That's not good. Okay, guys.
Those are treats that should be eaten earlier in the day.
Just remember that, especially today's time, I got my son to go grocery shopping, and I said, don't get any junk food and don't get any processed food. Do you know what he brought home?
What?
Only junk food and only processed food, except for the grapes and the bananas and the eggs.
They don't know what it is? When you say junk food, they don't really understand what is junk food.
I think he was being, But like, I don't know. He wants quick and easy fast. That's what he wants. Yeah. Quick, easy, fast, eat.
Yeah.
And something that tastes so good. I'm like, you literally inhale it. I don't even know how you taste it. Why does it even matter?
Yeah.
But yeah, but if it has ingredients on it, especially if it has more than 3 ingredients, you probably should not eat it.
Yeah. Start reading the ingredients, guys. It's so important. Okay, so our number 12 is increase protein.
Oh.
Increase good fats. Eat the rainbow and limit chemicals. And we've kind of been talking about all that. A balanced diet. Yeah. Proteins are good. I eat grass-fed meats, local grown grass-fed meats. Good fats. What are good fats?
Good fats are avocado and
olive oil,
beef.
Grass-fed beef.
Yeah. No, is it tallow and
ghee?
Ghee. There you go.
And avocado oil, olive oil, or coconut oil.
Yeah.
Those are all healthy oils that we should be putting. As a matter of fact, I went through a program, a cellular detox program that taught us we should be eating, I think it said 2, 2, 2, 2. It was 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of coconut oil, 2 tablespoons of ghee or grass-fed butter, and 2 teaspoons of sea salt.
And what did you do with that?
I cooked. That's how I cooked. When I got ready to cook my vegetables at night, I would use either ghee or tallow or grass-fed butter.
I was assuming, I was envisioning you were putting all that into a shot glass and then shooting it back.
You can, or you can put it in smoothies.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of people put olive oil in their smoothies. I make my own salad dressing a lot of times with olive oil and red wine vinegar and apple cider vinegar and lots of seasonings. And you can get 2 tablespoons of olive oil just eating a salad with that dressing on it. And there's just a lot of, and then eat the rainbow. That means eat a lot of colorful foods, not the processed foods.
Yeah, not the processed foods. My dietitian told me to dip my fork in the salad dressing and then get your salad and then eat. And the last thing you taste when you pull the fork out is the salad dressing. Oh. So that is a way to trick your mind, body and soul, to thinking that you're eating the same amount of salad dressing when in all reality you're eating way less, and a lot of the salad dressings have hidden bad stuff.
All of them,
you know what I mean,
guys. That's why I make my own, or there is a brand that is very clean. There's one brand out there that just is so clean. It's made with avocado oil. Again, read the ingredients, because if it's got soy oil in it, that is GMO soy. It's genetically modified in a lab so that it's resistant to glyphosate, I think is the word.
Okay.
Roundup. That is the carcinogen in Roundup. is glyphosate.
Okay.
And so all of our corn and all of our soybeans basically in the United States are full of that.
And watch out, because there is deceiving packaging
messages
to make you think that it's all, it'll say all natural, organic, or whatever, but then you flip it around and it's high fructose corn. It'll be like, different bean oils and just a bunch of stuff up in there.
Seed oils are terrible.
Yes.
Seed oils are not good. That's the soybean oils, the palm oils. They're rancid.
Yes, there's palm oil, sunflower
even
oil,
if they say organic,
and something else in the olive oil that I bought one time.
Canola oil.
Yes,
it's all in there.
And I was like,
yeah. They say, oh, this is olive oil, but then you turn it around. Mayonnaise. Mayonnaise is the worst.
Really?
Yeah. There is, but now you can buy it that has just avocado oil.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to read the ingredients
Yes.
because they'll say, oh, this is avocado oil, but then you turn it around and
it's only 2%.
Yeah. It starts with soybean oil and then goes from there. And it's got a little bit of fat, so they're able to say that.
Or they'll also go with the it tastes like avocados, but there's no avocados in it.
No,
that's something else you got to watch out for.
Yeah.
Is the whatever the taste is.
Oh, there's another verse.
There's a verse.
Genesis 1:29.
Okay.
That talks about this increased proteins, good fats, eating the rainbow, limit the chemicals. And it's Genesis 1:29. And it said, and God said, behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree in which is the fruit of the tree yielding seed. If you, he's given it to us, and it shall be for meat or to eat.
Oh.
So God has blessed us with everything. That's what we should be eating. Stuff that comes out of the ground.
The seeds.
Yeah.
And the fruit of the tree.
Yeah. If you're going to eat seeds, eat an avocado. If you want to,
pistachios are good too.
I love walnuts. Walnuts actually have the same fat as an avocado. The same type of fat.
Awesome.
Yeah. A lot of great information about improving your night's sleep.
Yes.
We all need that.
We do.
Because I think a lot of us are tired. We're dragging through the day.
We are.
The clarity of our mind is being impaired.
It is. Do you believe that it's normal to stay up late and then sleep less and then sleep more and then... Or
those are habits.
Those are habits.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily something that is normal, or
I hate to say normal because everybody is so different. So many people love to stay up late. And let me tell you, as you get older, and especially when I was going through menopause, I couldn't sleep. I wanted to stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning, and I would sleep till 8 o'clock in the next morning. And I was getting those 7 hours, but there's something about the circadian rhythm.
Right.
It's something about the natural process that God made the earth, where the sun sets, we're supposed to be getting sleepy.
Yeah.
And when the sun rises, we're supposed to be getting up and getting awake.
So do you think that different times in your life, your hormones, your age, all of this affects your sleep, and if you can sleep and why you can't sleep?
Because your hormones do have a huge effect on that. So many different areas. We were just talking about some, but these actually will improve your sleep. So
you think all 12 of these will improve the amount of melatonin that we naturally produce?
I think a lot of it has to do with that. The hormones that produce. And look, we can't do all 12 of these at once. You know,
can't?
I mean, you want to.
On a perfect day, you can.
Yes. And you want to get to a point where all of these are just part of your natural
life, yes.
But just start with 2 or 3.
Yeah. Just make sure you do 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I can tell you
just a couple of these, and then gradually add as you go.
I can tell you right now, with me personally, if you look at your phone prior to sleeping, the red light filter affects you 100%. It does.
And then don't look at social media, because it's going to get you all wound
keeps you out. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's
better to watch something calming.
It is.
We don't watch scary shows or nightmare shows. I've had nightmares since I was a little girl. That's why I don't like to have dreams.
Oh.
And when you take supplements like melatonin, when I took supplements like melatonin, it gave me vivid dreams.
Ooh.
So I don't like taking things like that.
Yeah.
You know?
So my only other thing was nothing. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's
sometimes
awesome.
we need supplements to help us sleep. But if you could get into a good magnesium, make sure you're taking plenty of vitamin D and you're doing these things like movement. You're not having caffeine late in the day.
So I always watch podcasts, like different people talking about stuff. And they were saying that they meditate and listen to a calming, like music or whatever, like when you get a massage. And they meditate and they pray before they go to bed every night.
Yeah.
And so I did that. I got my earbuds in, I put on that soothing music, and I prayed and I meditated and I just like zoned out. And
did that help?
It was like everything changed. Is that weird?
No, I do that every night.
It was so different.
I go get in the bed and put my earbuds in and turn that 10 or 15 minute meditation on, and I go to sleep. Sometimes, and I think I said this earlier.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I may take them out. I'll wake up just enough to get them out and turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone.
The first night I did it, I felt a massive change. But then the next night I did it, and I didn't really feel much of a difference. So it may just be the drastic change that,
or
like,
you need to be repetitive. You need to make this a nightly habit.
Yeah. Or like every Friday or whatever. Because, and keep in mind, my earbuds, I had noise cancellation. So not only did I hear just the calming music, I didn't hear the ice maker going, or I didn't hear the dog running around, or the kids banging the doors, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
I do. Because we use a sound machine at night.
Oh.
My husband has it raining in our room every night.
Oh, do you love that?
I love it because you don't hear it storming outside. You don't hear the dogs barking. It cancels out. We may miss something, but I don't think that's a big problem. I don't think we've missed anything that was that important.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah. So these are great tips for an improved night's sleep. We hope you'll take several of these and implement them into your daily life.
Yes, that is what we're here for. We're here to just give you hope, give you the strength and the power and the knowledge to have a better, healthier life, mind, body, and spirit.
Yep, that's what we're all about. We hope you'll join us again on the Southern Prosperity Podcast, and we wish you prosperity.
We do.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
We're the Southern Prosperity Podcast.
Yes, we are.